Welcome back to News First. In what could be the final public hearing for Guam's medical marijuana program, lingering issues with patient privacy rights surfaced once again. This time, a word of caution from a medical cannabis advocate over protecting medical cannabis patients' constitutional rights. Here's more. One medical cannabis advocate at a public hearing yesterday reiterated the need for Guam's MMJ program to further protect patients from exposure to the federal government.
We need to protect patients, and requiring them to carry around a card when we do not require patients to carry around a card for anything else. We do not carry a card for alcohol. We do not carry a card for opiates. We do not carry a card for morphine. We do not carry a card for anything. Cannabis is treated very differently on a very different standard.
Pelicani says that medical cannabis patients seeking natural therapy should not be targeted, nor should they have their constitutional rights stripped.
We all understand, I think, the situation that we're in with the federal government still classifying it as a Schedule I. Therefore, they would have access to any information that our local governments will keep, including denying constitutional right for an MMJ patient to purchase a gun. We think this is a whole different argument, but I just wanted to state that because I know there was support for mandatory registry cards today.
The issue stems from a Nevada woman, S. Rowan Wilson, who attempted to buy a firearm in 2011 but was denied because she held an MMJ card. According to court documents, Senior District Judge Jed Rakoff agrees that the government's argument against Wilson's is valid mainly because, according to the federal firearm statutes, anyone believed to be using a controlled substance cannot hold a firearm, and marijuana is still considered a controlled substance federally. However, Judge Rakoff did not agree that medical marijuana registry card holders are unlawful drug users or even prone to violence, as the government suggested. In his opinion, he says, quote, "It may be argued that medical marijuana users are less likely to commit violent crimes as they often suffer from debilitating illnesses." He goes on to say by, quote, "Citing the link between unlawful drug users and violence in this case, however, the government incorrectly conflates registry card holders with unlawful drug users. Currently, under the proposed rules and regulations, having a registry card for Guam's medical marijuana is optional, and Pelicani wants it to stay that way." Meanwhile, Public Health Director James Gillen, who oversaw the first set of rules and regulations, which were ultimately rejected, says he has concerns with the current legislation.
We have to, at least show DEA and the rest of the feds that we're serious about trying to regulate. But I don't know if this bill does that. It makes it.
Find some equal ground.
Is working very, very hard to try to get everybody's concerns addressed. And I know that in her heart she really wants this done for the people who are suffering. I get it, and this has not been easy to do. But there's so many other states that have done it. I don't know why we're just not taking what they do and just doing it the way they do it.
For more on this story and other medical marijuana stories, be sure to log on to our website at pacificnewscenter.com.
Well, an arrest has been made in connection to an accident involving a school bus that occurred this morning near Harvest Christian Academy. GPD spokesperson Captain Kim Santos states that 21-year-old Verilyn Gamau was arrested for driving under the influence when her vehicle collided head-on with a GDOE bus. According to DPW Bus Operations Superintendent Frank Titino, the car was in the bus's lane as it was transporting children to school. Guam Fire Department units responded at 6:30 a.m. and transported a Guahan Academy charter school student to the Guam Memorial Hospital after she complained about a knee injury. DPW Director Glenn Leon Guerrero says the damage to one of the fleet's newest buses was cosmetic, and the bus was being used to interchange private school and charter school students. Gamau was booked and confined.
Well, the Harvest House has opened up their resource center to help the foster care community here on Guam. Harvest House is a nonprofit organization that has supported over 500 foster children and 100 foster families on Guam since 2009. The organization also provides aid through the Harvest House Closet, which collects and distributes donated items for foster children. Harvest House Director Bethany Taylor has been a foster parent for 7 years and understands how much support foster families need.
this is where all the support will go. So we'll have foster children, foster parents come in, we'll have parenting classes, we'll have foster training so our foster parents know how to foster.
For information on how you can donate, visit their website at harvesthouseguam.org.
Over 2,000 families will hope to receive toys this year from local businesses, nonprofits, and the Marine Corps, thanks to the annual program Toys for Tots. Last year, the generous effort of local residents and over 60 local businesses helped deliver toys to over 2,000 children. Major Chris Merrill says their goal is to beat last year's numbers. Major Merrill says community support is key to helping provide Toys for Tots. Major Merrill, however, does caution residents from donating any lead-based toys, unwrapped gifts, or anything that looks like a weapon, although squirt guns are acceptable. The Toys for Tots program was started in 1947 when the Marine Corps wanted to help less fortunate children receive, quote, a little bit of Christmas. Merrill says Marines help to collect toys at different events throughout the year, especially leading up to Christmas. Yesterday, in partnership with the Chamber of Commerce, Marines accepted toys from various community members.
This is a community support program, and we're blessed to be part of such a wonderful community here on Guam that takes care of its own, just like Marines are known for taking care of our own. And our partnership, the community and the Marine Corps, is one more fantastic way to show children, to give them a message of hope that we care and we're going to help them out any way we can.
Major Merrill says local businesses can participate by laying out boxes that Marines will pick up as the box fills up throughout the holiday season. If you would like to participate in a toy drive or to donate toys, be sure to contact Pinky Lujan or Miss Rebecca Delgado at the Guam Chamber of Commerce.
All right, well, let's check out Chelsea Cruz, who has our weather.